Good morning. My name is John Bell, Polar Air Supply, and Jeff is the videographer this morning. And what we want to cover today is a method of connecting the copper duct when it's going to be visible, showing an application. Some of the things you're going to need, we use a joint compound, which is a UL 181. And you can get that at the Home Depot or at Lowe's. And there's another. Now, when you're using that compound, it tends to get over. It's a little messy to use, so you don't want that on the copper duct. So here's another device you can get down at Home Depot or Lowe's. It allows you to put paper in the area where you're working. And we also suggest this type of coupling that comes apart. Some people want to order this double wall. It doesn't need to be double wall because when you're in an air conditioned space, it does not drip. But if they insist on double wall, this type of coupling will allow you to get around for the second connection. So, so put the paper on, and here's the type of screw we're using is this pointed screw. It has like a flat head on it, which has a low profile, and it doesn't show up that much. This tape is going to be to put the band on it to cover the joint, and we'll get to that a little bit later. And then, of course, to put that screw in it, we don't recommend that you use the self-tapping because it doesn't like to go through here very well. So you use a small drill to make a pilot hole for the sheet metal screw. And then, of course, use this to drill the screw in. So let's get started here with putting the adhesive. Now, one thing that you want to make sure before you start doing with the adhesive is that this piece fits in nicely, because you don't want to have to be fiddling with this when it comes time to put it in with all that stuff on it, you know. So make sure that it goes in there. And of course, that's going to be magnified when you have to make a double connection. So so you need to we use these little manila brushes because you can throw these away. So what we do is put it on this compound. Sometimes it comes a little thicker and some a little thin. You're supposed to just brush this on about halfway all around here. This is a little thicker than normal, but it's still workable. So we just keep going around here. One thing we do, I would suggest, is when you're installing this, to get it hung to the ceiling and have the two pieces lined up perfectly before you try to make the connection. I have other videos that shows how to insert a reinforcement 1 inch by 1 inch aluminum piece, which makes the duct stay perfectly straight. So you can see that on YouTube. So we install this like halfway, and then we're gonna let me get my glasses on. I'd like to be able to see. And so you drill here. And then we get a screw. And we're going to put 3 of these in equally spaced. Try to keep this straight. And Do them 120 degrees apart. Oops. I had a little extra coffee this morning. So, for that last one. Oops, must have missed the hole. Now let's drill that again. Move it a little. These screws, our only purpose they're serving is to hold the duct in place while that adhesive dries. And for some reason I can't hit my hole. Try it again. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now we're going to do the other side. Brush this all around. Here. There, all the screws are on it, and we got a little mastic there, so we don't get that on the table. So at this point, we can take the paper off. If you get that mastic on the duct, it's a murder to get it off there, so you really don't want that to happen. So now this is where we use to hold this strip that's going to hide our work there in place. I use a little piece of this just cellophane tape in here. I'll put that there. And now we want to go down here and put this mastic just down the middle of this. Just down the middle. Don't get close to the edge because then it'll show. Alright, now back up here. And I'm going to get this get that little piece off there. I guess I can get that later. But anyhow, we want to get this right down the middle. And you try to make your joint so it winds up being on top of the duct, you know. Do it like this. I'm going to have to clean that off right away. So have a rag ready so you can wipe stuff like that down. We have a rag in here, Jeff? Yes, that can work. But anyhow, you have a rag in your pocket then. And there's the situation. That's any questions, Jeff?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.